How you doing, team? It's Mo. If you watched my video the other day of the Redcat Kaiju, you know that I broke one of the rear upper arms doing a flip on the quarter pipe. It was cold out, so I'm going to replace that today, and I've never done it, but let's walk through it step by step. All right, got a 17 mil socket on there. Let's take the tire off. This is the suspension arm that broke right here. So it looks like we got to remove it from the knuckle and then remove this screw to get to that pin, and that should release it. So there's a nut on one end and then there's a hex screw. So what you got to do is you got to fasten down that end with the nut, and then you're going to unscrew, and that will release the arm from this part of the knuckle. Nut off. Pop the screw out. See that arm? She's released. So now we just got to get at her to undo that pin. Having a nice longer hex tool is good. We're going to undo this screw right here to get to the pin. You're going to need something to poke that pin out through this hole right here. Right? So I used a tool like that, and I popped it in that hole right there, and it popped the pin out like that. So now we should be able to stick our finger in there, remove the pin. As you can see, the pin's removed and the arm, boom, is off. All right, let's get the upper arm out and put it in. So now I got that new arm. Gonna slide it on so it lines up with the holes. Make sure you got these two holes facing the outside, because one's for this pin right here. Get that pin line. Let's get that pin lined up nice. You can see it's gonna be sitting in there nice and flush. And then we're gonna put that short screw back in that we took out to fasten that pin. So now we're gonna fasten that screw in to keep that pin pressed in there correctly. So now let's put the dog bone back in so we can get the suspension arm back on the knuckle. Okay, so now we gotta reattach the suspension arm to that knuckle. Okay, now we got, don't forget about that screw. You pop that in, and then you tighten that nut that's on the other side of that, and the suspension arm, upper rear suspension arm replacement is pretty much done. Got her tightened up real good. Now put that tire back on and we'll be done. All right, team, she's all put back together again, ready to take out and rip and roar. Suspension arm replaced. Pretty quick and easy. Love easy maintenance like that, because things like that are gonna happen. Hope you learned something today. This is Mo. Appreciate the time every time. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this.